this movie called Spirited Away. Okay. What do you pick? Okay, let's move on to the next question. That's just the way things go. Next question. Question number 5. If you could instantly master any skill, what would you choose? so much nicer. Because when you think about it, if you are a house cat, you get fed all the time, and there's not really any problems in your life. You just eat and sleep and have fun. And just chill, and that's your whole life. You don't have to pay bills or do anything like that. And everyone loves you regardless. Regardless of if you follow the rules or not. Because I feel like a lot of the times cats don't really follow the rules. They're like natural rebels. But that's what makes them. They are unpredictable, but in the best ways. Question number 9. If you were stranded on an island, which 3 movies would you choose to watch? Okay, if you were stranded on an island, which 3 movies would you watch or bring with you? I have my answers. The 3 movies I would bring with me: Spirited Away, number 1. And I've said that before. In the first question, what universe? I already mentioned that universe I would love to be in. Number 2, Whisper of the Heart. And number 3, Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. If I had to sub out Spirited Away, since I already said it in a different question, I would probably pick the movie that I would sub